Well, I'm back at it with old Blue's engine. I just made this bracket up. This was the factory part of the old bracket here. And then I cut this out with the plasma cutter and welded it on. I was just test fitting the carburetor. I've got to get a fitting for here for the brakes. And I've got to plug this off because this is hitting this and I can't screw it in. I don't use this anyhow. Factory temperature sensor. This is a temperature sensor that's can't even talk. Eventually going to go to an electric cooling fan. Right now I'm going to put the factory one back on, but eventually it'll have a cooling fan on a temperature sensor. And I've got to get a plug for that. So I got to plug that, and I got to plug that, and I got to get a fitting for that. So I want to show you guys how the engine came out. I've got it covered up now so nothing will happen to it. It's got just a little bit right there, and I cannot take any more out of it. I've honed the snot out of it, but you really can't feel it. I think it's more just discolorization. Everything else came out really good. That one cylinder in the back that was really, really bad, I gotta wipe it out, but it came out good. Everything looks good now. So got that taken care of. Just want to show you guys real quick the difference in these heads. If I can get to where I can get to them here. Bear with me. Okay. That is the 289 head. That's my Windsor head. Big difference in combustion chamber size, as you can see around the plug there compared to there. Bigger valves. As you can see, it's got bigger valves. The exhaust ports on the 289 versus Windsor. Little guy, way bigger. So that'll help there. The intake ports are the same exact size, so no gain on that other than valve size. So I was really worried because see the water port there compared to there. I talked to daggone it. It's a machine shop out in Xenia, Ohio. Daggone Performance Clinic. I should know better. They're the ones that drilled the heads out for me for the bigger bolts. And I talked to him and I said, it's okay if I do that? And he said, yeah, run the Windsor gasket on there and it'll be perfectly fine. So I assumed it'll flow enough through the head because I was worried about, since it doesn't have that in the same spot, how it would deal with water around the cylinders. But since the water jackets are open inside here anyhow, so I think, because it's not going to have that. See the difference there. So I was worried that it was really going to screw something up. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, but that cam had bad lobes on it. I noticed there was a couple of them. So just a quick overview what's going on with the truck. I'm waiting on my rings and my ring tool so I can put the rings on. I'm running cast iron rings. The reason why I didn't go with Moly or anything crazy is because I figured the cast iron's a really durable ring. And with that one cylinder's got that little spot in it. Like I said, you can't really feel it, but I don't know. The cast iron I figured will wear in better than like a chrome Moly would. I believe. I don't know. I might be wrong. I thought it was a stronger material. It's just brittle. So I ordered those and they're coming in. And the pistons and everything else look good. The rods are fine. So I am just going to re-ring it. Throw the rods and pistons back in with that steel forged crank and those heads. And that's intake. Yes, it's a knockoff Edelbrock. I know. But you gotta understand, I am struggling to even get this thing back together money-wise. So every nickel and dime I've done spent. So I'm scrounging around like I had this. That's the factory one. I don't have a plug. I thought I did. I thought I had a couple plugs that I could put in there, but I'm still digging. That old carburetor's seen better days, but I'm probably just going to clean up with some carb clean, stick back on it. Ran perfectly fine. It just looks like hell. So I hope you guys like my channel. Please like and subscribe, and have a good evening.